these are all the cardigans I have made for myself from all scraps of wool except for this silver one. So this silver one, I actually crochet the seams together. I like them crocheted together because I like the, can you see it? I like the join that it gives. Anyway, so I'm going to squeeze it on top of this jumper because I've just come in from work, and just to show you. So this has got a little bit of a glitter. Can you see it? I think I got this from Poundland or Pound Shop or something. And that's that. And I decided to leave the short sleeves. So, I don't know if you can see the seam. So inside is the ridged where I've crocheted it. And then on the top, you can't tell. You only can see by the pattern. Actually looks nice with the dark one underneath. So you can see the, can you see the Hexi circle there and all the, I don't know what they're called, the double pieces going out there, and the same there. So you can see that's where it starts. It's two pieces together. Obviously I've got a jumper on underneath this, but it's really loose, and of course great with a blouse or a t-shirt or anything really. So that's the silver one. You've probably seen this one. This has been washed a few times, and I did a really wide rib on this for the neck, going around the neck. Can you see how wide that is? I have to go on tiptoes. And again, that's crocheted on the inside. Oops, a thread there. On the inside it's crocheted and there's a ridge. So try this then on top of this jumper, and this one's been washed, and just step back a bit. You can see how long this one is. This one goes down to my knees. And if I turn around the back nice and slowly, you can see that I did some granny squares in the middle. Now I'm considering now with the next one to put buttons, or, because I sometimes just put a brooch on, but I never do them up because I'm always hot. But can you see the sleeve on this one? So I stopped there where you can see that piece there, and then I stopped and then gradually brought the sleeve in nice and tight. Because what I don't like is catching, when I'm walking, I catch the cardigan on like the door handle and things like that. That's really frustrating. I also, in this one, let me take it off and show you what I did. So it's all been trial and error. I folded over the collar and then stitched it down. So it's got a little bit of a fold, and then I just stitched that down there, across there, right across the back. Let me put it back a bit, there to there. So I just kept trying it on, seeing if I liked it and so on. So that's the back of that one. Okay, so this one, I think this was my very first, and this has been done with an Aran texture. And there's like a little brooch that I'll put on to close it, you know, to fasten it. The sleeves on this one, you can see they're quite wide, and then I just did a little cuff. So I'll try that on. I'm going to get really, really warm trying these all on. But anyway, it looks okay actually over the green. So you could wear it as an outer jacket and not just a cardigan, because that would fasten there nicely. I don't know if pink and green goes, but for now, that's my style. And then of course, this comes to just below my bottom, top of my thighs. And again, it's been washed quite a few times. I just throw that one in the washing machine now. I've had it that long. That's that one. And this one you'll have seen online. I got one of my colleagues to try it on. This was all made, this is chunky, and it's all made out of scraps, and this was wool of my mum's, so this is quite special, this one is. And again, can you see there's some fluffy wool here, and can you see how narrow the cuff comes? I've got my watch on, look. And then I've used the cream because I was running out of wool. I had to buy a bit of cream just to, but it's lovely and soft and fluffy. This is quite a fluffy wool. I don't know if you can see how fluffy it is. That's quite a fluffy wool. So, and that's short, so that's just nice, you know, like if you didn't have my jumper there, that's a short one. So you can see I've been experimenting with all different sizes. Now this one I made and finished it. Same practice all the way. It's got the ridge where the two pieces of crochet have been joined. This one's got shorter sleeves as well, so it can go over the top of another, and of course this matches the jumper because it's green. And this is just below the bottom and at the thighs. Again, this has been washed. We've got 3/4 length sleeves. So as soon as I got, you can see that as soon as I got to the width that I wanted it to be, I stopped and then just did a small trim with that green to match this border. And again, look, I've got a little pin there, says if I feel like, you know, I want it joined up at some part of my body, depending on what I'm wearing underneath, I've got these little like big pins, little big pins, like a kilt pin, but these are small ones and they've got beads on, and I got them off a online market. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th one. Again, this is an Aran yarn, and lovely and thick. So I'd have probably used a 6 or 7 size hook for this. And again, it was wool that my mum had left. So, and she'd actually, what's really nice about this is she had actually knitted these cuffs, and then this was just in a bag with the cuffs and the wool. And I thought, I'm going to use those cuffs. And I added them to this crochet cardigan. So you can see the wool was variegated. So you can see it there. I've done pictures of these and put them online, but it's just nice to see it on a person. And again, this could be buttoned up if I wanted it to button up and put buttons on, but I haven't done, so I might do the next one. So as you can see from my previous video, I'm on the red one now. What I did was I sorted all my wool out so as I could then decide what colours I was going to do, and then, you know, I can use them for my classes as well. So yeah, that's my crocheted hexagon cardigans. This is another jumper that I made it was sort of like in August, and I made the sleeves. I tested out a pattern. I'm not very good at reading patterns. I have to see them as pictures. So I had a go at this and probably ripped it out 2 or 3 times. So I did the sleeves differently, and as you can see, it's just a large, can you see that? It's a large granny square. So I'll just try it on, show you what it looks like on. I'm not sure if I like it, but I wore it. So I've left my iPad cover here. So I've left the black top on underneath so as you can actually see it. I suppose it's okay. So yeah, that's the pink one. And actually this wool has also got a bit of a glitter. Don't know if you can see it. It's got a little bit of a tiny fleck of glitter through it. And it was only cheap pound shop or some of the bargain shops. So definitely have to wear something underneath it. But in the summer I could wear a vest top or, you know, a small t-shirt. I have got a pink t-shirt, so I did wear that underneath it. Yeah, maybe because it's the pink, I don't know. But yeah, 2 granny squares. Oh, and yeah, I stopped here. So I did the granny squares to there and then, you know, left a gap. And also maybe the next 2 wide. Maybe the next 2 wide. I don't know. But I wore it in August when I made it and it's been in the wardrobe ever since.